Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Ooh, Twitch new feature? What? What are we featuring? Twitch. Oh, you can share. Oh, you can share your badge. Or maybe your role, not your badge, your role. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Sunday. What's happening? What's up, Lizandus? Welcome in, Goober. How are you doing? And Gigi on 30 months of rat hole moderation. We're keeping that rat hole moderated and policed and sword chopped. We're keeping it trimmed. What's up, cowboy? Welcome in. What's up, Dave? How's it going? What's up, Glassman? Hello, Goodlicious. Welcome in. What's up, Nick? Hello, welcome. Thanks so much for the cheese check, Catman, and for being first, Nick. GG on the first being first. What's up, Kenny? Welcome in, Kenny. Oh, what's going on? It is. It's one of my favorites. My ghosts and goblins. Look at that. Arthur is a little bit like weird on here. He's got like a really, really dark armor, which makes no sense, but I don't know if it came out like that, but he's got like red beard. Look at him down here. He's got like red beard and dark gray armor, which I don't think they made that armor back in, Arthur days, but he's got it. He played Souls-like games, but never a Souls game. If it was ever that masochistic, you have someone tie you up, hit you a few times with a bat, throw you in the car trunk, and drive down the railroad track. It would save me $60. I know. They're so good, though. Like, I've been loving Dark Souls so far. This is my first Dark Souls game as well. I only played, talking about Souls-likes, I only played Elden Ring. And I never played Dark Souls, so this is my first Souls game, and I love the atmosphere. I love like the setup. It's so good. The only thing I don't love is the stupid granny stamina that just pisses me off every time I start playing the game. Like I get really excited starting it, and then just like it really makes me mad. So yeah, that's the only thing that just kind of annoying. But then everything else is good. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. Literally unmodded and remodded everyone your channel last month because you have borderline OCD and remodded them alphabetically so everyone in your chat is going to celebrate one time you stream. Oh my god, Dave. Oh, alphabetically? So like they appear on your list alphabetically? That's okay. That's okay. You're triggering my LCD. But yeah. Yeah, that would be interesting. We got more rat souls. The only interesting thing is I find is you can actually mod somebody without like their consent. Shouldn't they get a consent for somebody to do that, What's up, Dr. Fozzie Boots? Welcome in. How are you doing? What's up, Bias? Welcome in, Dwarven Dad. But here we are. I know Twitch is weird. And sometimes like I almost unfollowed somebody accidentally actually. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. Twitch does weird stuff. You can always unmod themselves if they don't like it. Oh, you can? I didn't know that. Okay, so there's free will in there. Okay, that's good. Because I was wondering about that. I'm like, maybe I don't want to be a mod. Because like somebody modded me one time. I went into the and I don't know what it was, like an inside joke or something. I don't get to like hang out with him too much because of like his streaming time. But Cthulhu, so I went in his chat and I'm like, somehow I was modded for like a while. I don't know what the heck happened. What the heck was going on, but like I got modded there for unknown reason, and then I was like, okay. I should have used and abused my power, but I didn't. What's up, Spade? Welcome in, Spade. Good morning. How are you doing? And then you can remod them if you don't like it. Oh, so you can keep modding them. That is so weird, though. Isn't that weird? Like, shouldn't there be more more free will on that you can keep modding somebody and you're like, I don't want it. Screw you. And then they keep unmodding themselves. I didn't know you can unmod yourself. How can you unmod yourself? Abusing power? Exactly. How can I do that? I'm so good. I'm just like a little Disney princess. That even better. Even better. Actually, Disney princesses are kind of bitchy, you know? So no. What's up, Andy? Welcome in, Andy. What's up, Eddie? How are you doing? Was a mod for a couple public Minecraft servers. It was a terrible experience. Ooh, I can see that, Eddie. That would suck. Type unmod in your name. Oh, I didn't know that. See, I never use those commands in chat. The only one I actually do use is shoutout. And once in a while, like I used raid before, but I really don't like it. Like for some reason, I like the raid. Like clicking when I'm raiding somebody, I don't type in raid and then slash. I actually click like raid that channel, you know, on like the search engine. Even though I don't like the search engine, so like I search for them differently and then click the raid. And then the only thing I don't like about that is it kind of locks the screen for you too, so you can't see the chat as well. And then that's kind of annoying. So like I have to open 2 tabs if I want to still see my chat and I want to monitor like when I'm raiding, because I usually raid sooner than the timer runs out, you know? It's just the logistics of it is kind of sucky. Unmod Goober Slot. Raids out. And now with the lead mod, they can do it too. Oh, true. Lead mod. See, to me, like, I feel from the very beginning, and like nowadays is differently, I feel like, but like when I first got on Twitch, I felt kind of like weird about 2 things, like VIP and then and now the lead moderator, because I'm like, I think unless you can have several lead moderators. What's up, Darth? Доброе утро. Morning. I feel kind of different about that, because like it's a socialistic communistic rat hole. You guys are living in the communism rat hole, okay? Because there's no VIPs and there's no lead mods, because I feel like I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, because I can't give it to everybody, you know, that I would think would deserve that title, right? The only thing I do like with the VIP, like some channels do it like a redeem, or like you earn so many points and then you can redeem a VIP. See, that's okay, because then it's your choice, right? Like you can actually earn it. But then again, I was like, well, yeah, I don't know. So everybody is equally wonderful. Camarada. What's up, caretaker? Welcome in. Thanks so much for the 20 stream streak. Appreciate it. And thank you for my shirt. I love my Arthur. I wish they made more toys with the ghouls and ghosts. I really would like, if somebody would ever print like a 3D print, I really would like the cannoli. I would like the cannoli from GNG as a toy, you know? What's up, JD? Welcome in, JD. Oh, raids belong to Alf. We never rated Alf. We probably should. One thing you have to do, thing to have, it's not live death decision. Viewers need to have some of the same expectation as well. Yeah, exactly. You know, and you know, it's fine, like I said, but I just feel like there's so many, you know, like a lot of people deserve that, you know, and like I said, the redemption is kind of nice, because then it's at least like earnable kind of thing, right? Welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. But yeah, I just kind of felt that way, you know, just like I don't want to hurt anybody by like, you know, it's hard enough with, you know, just the social space anyways, just to like, if you're doing something, you're like forgetting somebody, because I know I would probably be hurt, you know, because like if I would be spending time on the channel, like, and I would think I would deserve this, and it's like, well, they didn't give me that, you know, it just kind of puts a damper on it, right? You probably have 100 VIPs. Yes, I have not used a single VIP. All of my VIPs are available. So one day, you know, we could maybe do that. Maybe we could do that. What's up, Dale? Good morning. Welcome in. buying VIP never set right with you. You'd prefer to try to earn it by being a valuable member of the community. Oh, but like buying it with points, that's okay, I think, because like you're watching the stream so much and you're saving and you want to be like that deserved VIP. Thanks, Vidal. VIPs and Rat's Hearts. Exactly. You guys all are my VIP. Same thing with the lead mod. I actually considered lead mod, but I'm like, you know what? All my mods are lead mods. Like I wouldn't want to. I mean, some been here longer, but it's like I feel good about all of you guys. Like you're all my friends, and it's just I don't feel, I don't know. I just don't want to like single anybody out. What's up, Vera? Welcome in, Vera. Thanks so much for the catalog redeem. Okay, so on the thought of catalog redeem, we're gonna do, well, let me think about this now. Which one? What do I want to do first? I think I have to make an executive decision. I think what we're gonna do is this. So, okay, so let me share that. I shared something in Discord for you guys to get a free preview. Okay. So let me see. Oh, I probably don't have it in here. Let me just sign in. But I wanted to talk about something that I kind of thought of doing. And let me just open this thing. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just do this. We're gonna download it. Download. Let's download. It's so weird. You can only like expand it and then download it. Wait, what? You have to like blow it up to download it. It's so gosh darn stupid. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Let me show you something. What's up, KB? Welcome in, KB. What's up, Matrix? Welcome in. How many do you have unlocked? Dashboard, achievements? Achievements? How many achievements I've got? You're actually doing annoying. They're actually annoying to unlock. Twitch is dumb. You only have 80 out of 100. Yeah, and I think you get them for like, for different stuff too. Like I think you have to get them for. Don't they? Some of them come for subscribers. Maybe some of them. Where are they? Twitch is. You know what? I've been on Twitch for 6 years almost, and then 5.5 years, and I still don't understand where to find things. Like I still look to see where my viewer rewards are or emotes or something like that. It's so freaking weird based on how many people talk at the same time. Oh, so you guys got to talk more so we can unlock more VIP slots that we're not going to use. Y'all got to talk more. So which section is it? See, like I can never find it. Like the logic is just not there. Like is it viewer rewards? Press 1. Press 1 all the time. Dashboard and then achievements? Analytics? Yes, in analytics first. Achievements are in your analytics. Alright. We definitely don't stream enough to get the bleed purple. Let's see. I have 6. Oh, I have 60. I only have 60. We're missing the. Oh, okay. So next one, you unlock 20 more. If yeah, it's the 100 people get chatting in your channel. I don't have that. I don't have 100 people chatting at the same time. What? That sucks. That sucks. 100 is oh, 100 is max. Uses build community at the top that shows how many you have unlocked. Oh, yeah. I guess I did unlock that many. Boo. 100 is max, so you can get 100 VAPs as a maximum. Okay, yeah. So I have 60, but I still haven't used any of them. So, but yeah, like I said, I just gotta feel a certain way about them. I just feel that everybody is pretty special, you know? And yeah. Wait, where did that come from? Okay, I gotta get to it. Hang on. Where did this come from? I didn't see that thing. Maybe it was from last stream? Maybe it was from Gonna have a ratception there. Let me open this and then this. Oh, there's gotta be an easier way of getting to all these things. Oh, that's just the thing. Okay, never mind. I got it. Main front page is a good way to get more people talking. I don't know, Spade. I don't know. A lot of people just from the front page, they just like they're embedded, like what they call embedded viewers. They really don't chat. There's not that many people that chat at the same time. It's actually like just you guys chatting. Like usually that people hang out in the channel. It's not really anybody who's who's out there coming in from the front page. Thanks for that, Mon. Next time you stream, you're going to ask each one you really wanted. Can the 10 VIP can have it, won't make it big there anyways. Oh, so like yeah, you can ask them if they want it. Like first come, first serve. That's kind of cool too, right? That's kind of cool too. Build a community at the top. Somehow you had 183 out of the 200 talking, but 200 is impossible. But you always thought about scamming 200 because you could share chat. And everyone talking in the shared chat account. Oh yes, that's probably why the best way to getting it is the shared chat. It is. If you shared stream chat, it gets really chaotic though. I think I've done once with the shared chat for Halloween, and it was so chaotic. I don't know if I like the shared streaming together, and maybe it's just because like I don't like I like to focus. Like my stream is a little bit more, I feel like chat focused anyways. Like I like to talk to you guys, and when I'm when you're co-streaming, it's already like your attention is already onto your guest, right? So then when you have a shared chat, it's like both of you are distracted partially from yourselves and then from your chat. So it's like there's these little bits of things coming through. It's okay, I think, but it's just it's not my favorite thing to do. Definitely not my favorite. And especially like it might be okay if you're like hosting something and then you're watching somebody do something and then you're talking to your chat, like you don't have to pay much attention to your guests. But then if you do, it gets kind of hard. What's up, Stopper? Welcome in. What's up, so far? Welcome in. How are you doing? Front page from the 2 times you did it doesn't really do much, and then your regular viewers wonder why you have thousands of viewers more than usual. Doesn't really do much. Brings beefs in. I know exactly. So far we're talking about that, like especially for retro. And the other thing is like if retro is majority of what you stream, even if you go into another category, like I was thinking about that. You know how they always tell you on the front page, they're like, well, do something different for your channel. Do something different for your channel. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna do something different for my channel, and then I'm gonna keep doing the same thing that I'm doing for my channel, and then that different thing that I did for my channel and then bring somebody into my channel is not gonna bring them back to my channel because I'm not gonna do that in my channel, okay? So it's my channel, and it's like, what the heck are you talking about? It's not really helpful. So if I do a just chatting stream and or like if I play a modern game, I was actually thinking about that. I'm like, well, what if I play a modern game? Okay, well, I'm not gonna play modern games all the time, so like what the heck is gonna happen later? Those people are gonna come back, they would be like, what the hell is she doing? Why is she not playing Roblox anymore? Stupid. Stupid old. Stupid blonde. Freaking blonde bimbo doesn't understand what the hell she's doing. Like it doesn't work that way. What's up, Sharp? Welcome in, Sharp. Too much chatter? I know, and it gets a little bit crazy. It's like sharing chat helps smaller channels more. It does, and that's the way to do it, Spade. Like, we need to figure some things out. where, you know, like, yeah, we gotta figure some things out with like the shared chat thing for some peeps, you know. Still play Roblox? I think they do, even though it's freaking retro. They don't even know it. They don't know if it's retro. Once they learn it's retro, they're gonna stop playing it. I played a game from 1981. I follow you for playing a game from 2026. Exactly. Yeah, like it just does not work. Like you have to create that content all the time. It's a very interesting loop that we're kind of stuck in, you know? And it's like you want to grow and you want to do other things and you want to, but you still like still for me, like this is what I enjoy doing though. So like I don't know if I will enjoy playing, I don't know, something like Roblox all the time. I just won't, right? So, you know, there's that kind of a trade-off. It's like, do you want to just grow the channel or do you want to actually do what you kind of like, you know? And finding that happy medium where you can do both at the same time, that's very difficult. Destroy the retro category for us. Well, I think that's gonna be even worse, Dave. Like, I understand how that happened and like how that retro category came about of that game, and like it just means nothing, and new people coming in, that's the other thing, is new people coming in, they don't know it exists. When I came into Twitch, I have no idea what retro was. The only accidental thing that why I found retro is somebody rated somebody that I found through them playing, like one of the tags they had was like something Sega, I think, and that's how I found their channel. And then somebody else rated their channel and I found that person, and it was Hatchlord. And then after that, like I've met a lot of streamers. What's up, Maddie? Welcome in, Maddie. You just threw up a little bit for the Roblox. It's just because of Sonic Speed Simulator, which is official Sonic game. So like if you destroy it, then I don't even know what would happen then. I guess people would just still come if they're following you, and that's it. How would you get new people into your channel, right? I don't know. And I feel like some streamers, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like some of us, or some of you guys, I don't think I've ever tried it, maybe once. When you stream under like a game category that's a retro game category, let's say you stream under Bloodlines or something, Castlevania Bloodlines, I don't think you're going to have as many people, new people coming in, even that like retro, that you would in the retro category. You blame Canada? Before collab was a thing, you would collab with another streamer. It would look at hot games on Twitch and play them to try to grow. You didn't care for that. You prefer to play games that interest me. Yeah, exactly, Cowboy. It's so hard. It's a hard balance. Screwed retro over, and they as they ever did, which they won't, remove the retro category. Now you have 10 plus years of viewer habits and people having just retro instead of categories. Yeah, but let's say you do destroy it, and now they won't, because there's even like a retro club, right? Which makes sense. Like, you gotta get under something. You have to have an umbrella, right? And because if you're streaming under individual games, like, nobody's gonna look for those games. Some of the games that we play, nobody might even remember. Like, so you would stream under, I don't know, Blades of Vengeance. Like, nobody would remember that game, maybe, right? What's up, baby? Welcome in. How are you doing? What's up, Lan? Hello. Just use retro for the last decade, destroyed 90% of the retro categories. Yeah, but I can see the drawback too, because it's like we're stuck in that weird space, right? And then plus it's like it just kind of sounds older, like retro. Like you're picturing, 50s or something. I think that's got something to do with it too. And again, like, nobody knows to look for it. When I came on Twitch, I didn't know retro existed. How would I know? I didn't know retro. I put in Sega. I put in like Aladdin. I actually did search for those games and nothing came up. I was like, well, I guess nobody's streaming that shit. And then finally I found something. You always stream a specific game title. I just need to do retro as the category, JD. Yes, and exactly. Like, if you want to grow in retro, you would probably be better off streaming in retro, because the game tags, like those game categories, nobody looks for them, you know? I'm just thinking at some point, if it gets big enough, it would pop up like on, they should put that category somewhere. See, that's another thing. Like, they should put and rotate categories on the front page versus always rotating streamers of that category on the front page, you know? Just like promote the category, because it would help people a lot more, because you're seeing it's like a thing versus some random, you know, some random blonde there sitting there playing like 1985 video game, you know, like makes no sense to them. But then they see that, they're like, oh, it's like a pixelated, you know, cool kind of you know, 20th century gaming. It's like, okay, that's a little bit more attractive maybe for some people. Somewhere else, we're all 40 years old. But you're still not retro. It's just a matter of perspective. Some people consider it too. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it needs to be more encompassing, you know? I don't know. It's hard, but I think maybe their solution at this point, like if I was in Twitch trying to think of, like, they need some designated person to try to think of promoting certain smaller categories on Twitch and promoting certain things that that, for example, that are not as visible, you know? Like, promote food and drink category. Don't just promote a streamer in a hot tub, you know? Like, you gotta promote the actual category. Maybe somebody wants to stream, you know, squirrels swimming in their squirrel bath outside, you know, and somebody would want to watch that. I don't want to watch titties in the bathtub, you know, and it might be still, you know, waters and lakes and, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, I think they're still a thing, right? I think they're still a thing. Curious what was automated on that. Wait, what happened? So crazy when someone refused to change the category game when they're playing something else to try to gain viewers, since they played Resident Evil 8. But they're really playing Poly or something. Yeah, that is odd though. With modern games, yes, the viewer. Oh, the viewers, yes, yes, Cowboy. It's the viewers, because like we had for the longest time, we had all these bots coming in offering to buy viewers. So like, yeah, there you go. So viewers got banned. Yeah, it's like a banned word. What's up, Hazard? Welcome in. What a betrayal for rats. Exactly. Maybe I want to see rats swimming in a hot tub. What the heck? Why would anyone want to do a hot tub stream anyways? Well, maybe they want to relax their back, you know, because they're retro and they're over 40. And they want to do that. You know, it's a retro hot tub category. It's a retro hot tub. What's up, Schmackles? How are you doing? Bot Smack reporting in. What's up, Andozer? Sounds pretty cute. Just put your squirrel in the hot tub, in the bathtub. Yeah, you can. You have to have your hot tub. You don't have to have titties in there. You know, you don't have to have bikinis and titties to be the hot tub category. Kind of defines the style of the stream more than specific. It does, and it became a thing. I think the issue now is, you need an umbrella. You do need an umbrella, because otherwise you're kind of stuck in like everybody streaming their thing. Like, we need to have something in common. So for better or worse, I think retro category kind of works, but I think it needs work. Like, Twitch needs to promote the category. It does not need to promote always individual streamers, because that does nothing for the community as a whole. What's up, Topo? Yeah, you heard I like retro. I like some retro. What's up, Lone Soldier? Welcome in. You're not ancient. Might actually, you might physically be retro, but emotionally you're brand new, Drew. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. And you know what? Everything in our world is so illusory in the way. It's all Matrix anyways, right? So so whatever you feel is what you are. Just remember that. You look like Austin Powers with your chest hair. I'm gonna do hot tub streams, Schmeckles. All right, let's go. I would do a hot tub stream if I had a hot tub. I said that before with my like back for some reason. With my back, like I pulled a muscle or something in my back. It was like hurting. I couldn't sit in the chair, and I was trying to. I wanted to stream, but I couldn't. I literally couldn't sit in the chair. Like I felt good, but I just I couldn't sit like this and turn and twist and things. And I'm like, oh, I wish I had a hot tub I could actually like stream out of. That would be so good. Indeed, awesome, Topo. Welcome in. We're just talking all kinds of stuff retro today. Just talking about retro category on Twitch and things and kind of like channels and growing and what we are to do to improve on a retro visibility, like a gaming visibility, and not necessarily even gaming, right? Just anything 20th century really and early 21st century related. And you know what, as we move forward in time, it might actually encompass like even 2010s or something, right? So it's like an ever expanding category, which is really good. Like it's kind of a good thing because it should be like a morphing thing where games that like when we're like freaking 80 and nowadays games are retro, that should be the category. Like we can then stream I don't know, Palia. Whatever the heck that is. You like both retro and modern? Exactly. And you know what? And that's another thing. Like you want to kind of incorporate certain things. I don't know. I feel it's the spirit, right? It should be almost, again, Twitch should be promoting it. It should be promoting it as a category. And maybe we can, I don't even know. Maybe they should update like a category name. I don't even know. It's got to be some kind of a, I'm not a huge marketing person, so I don't know. Yeah, I know. I like it too. It's so soothing, Schmeckles. It's almost like the one of those spiritual stores, where you get like dream catchers and like crystals and stuff and tarot cards. It kind of sounds like that. Thing is bullshit, by the way. You're not valuable because you've been a mod here for 8 days. You are valuable, Dave. Artifact gaming. I know. I don't even know. What's up, Sam? Each category can end up absorbed by retro over time. Yes, I think so. And that's the potential. Because look at, for example, 360 or something, right? Or Xbox. That's gonna be retro, right? Praise the sun. What's up, Clam? How are you doing? Yeah, something needs to happen. But it's very, very difficult. So then, like, when you get on the front page, when one of us gets on the front page and we're like, okay, how can we promote the retro category? And, like, a lot of people might actually be kind of curious about it. There might be, like, toys they want to look at. There might be, some of the newer gaming. Even Roblox. Like, it's already freaking 20 years old. You can play Roblox, but it's like, it's not a thing, Like, Twitch is not helping us. Unfortunately, is not helping us. What's up, Gary? Down with retro. 20 years of magic number for being considered retro. I mean, a lot of people think that way, but some other things could get morphed into. And what to do with the indie games, for example, that are retro vibes. Then those you stream into the actual game category. Like a lot of streamers now, Mina the Howler, right, came out. It's a cool game. It's totally like Link's Awakening, right? Or something like that. So, but everybody's streaming it in Mina category, like in the actual game category, which a lot of the promotion too. Cheers, by the way, with my coffee. A lot of the game developers would want you to stream in their gaming category, which makes sense. But at the same time, again, you want to promote the category of people and stream. It's almost like needs to be like a club, Okay, it needs to be not so much a category of content. It needs to be like a vibe club, right? So like creator, like a retro Twitch retro club creator, like that could be a thing. Maybe even call it a Twitch retro. Maybe it would be better because it seems like it's more encompassing. I don't even know. Time flies. Dumb GTA in retro where it belongs. I think it's way overdue. How old is GTA 5? Like 5 years? As a moving window of retro. The separate even more over time. The category just keep getting massively oversaturated, but that's okay because we need more people. Like hot tub category or just chatting category, it's got thousands of viewers. That's okay. you know, and maybe we just have to see how like things evolve, and maybe it will change. I don't know. I mean, retro category grew, and even in the last 5 years, I think it's when I first got on Twitch, I want to say there was probably like 3,000 people that I saw in the category, and then it went to like 6,000. Sometimes I see 8,000 viewers altogether in retro, and to be honest, like some of them are probably multi-language, right? So you got to remember, there's like sometimes there's a huge like streamers in retro that are Japanese. I see them. I don't know if they're like speedrunning or streaming something, but that's like a whole different section of it that we can't really, commingle with. What's up, Grill? Your Dark Souls have a DLC on the console? I don't know. I think Prepare to Die is what I have. I don't know if I put that one away accidentally. I put the white box away. But Prepare to Die, I think it is a DLC. There's a new retro-style platformer coming out called Dark Scrolls, which has a saxophone playing Rat. As a character? No way, Clamp. What the heck? So far with viewers. That sounds awesome. Double-sided sword. Wide discoverability is basically zero. No one can find specifically search what they want to find in retro without doom scrolling. Yeah, that's the other thing is, right? Like if somebody does get to it, but I feel like if they get to it, they at least found it. So like, I'm just judging by my own experience. So when I got on Twitch, I see categories, I'm on the front page, right? I see food and I see, just chatting. I see whatever, right? Like I see the main stuff that's going on. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and enter my stuff. And the first logically that came to mind, I'm going to be like, oh, well, maybe somebody is streaming like Sega Genesis, and then so I put in Sega, I put in Genesis. I think Genesis I didn't know at the time, but like I put in Sega, I put in like Nintendo, I put different things in there, and I could not find anything. Literally nothing would come up. So another thing is they could probably work on is the tags, and trying to improve the search, because somebody could be coming in and they could be putting all those in there. They could be putting their favorite games in there, and then once they find one person, they can maybe find other people as well. But then they can't get there because they can't even get started, Broad category. I think you wouldn't want to follow hundreds of categories to watch retro games either. Yeah, right. Like you would not want to follow. You would still want to keep a category, but you need to promote it somehow. Maybe by tags. Maybe tags would make sense. What's up, 47? Welcome in. Going to expand on your last comment. Wait. What'd you say, Drew? Twitch had a version system for games. Jazz, thanks for the bit. Welcome in, Jazz. So like games have multiple releases, get grouped together, and streamers are forced to choose the correct version. You're playing the original release for 2010, or you're playing the remastered version for 2025. That's true, but then you might be getting too secluded though at the same time. Currently, the original remastered version have separate category. Streamers who aren't paying attention pick the wrong category for that. Yeah, and then they're in the wrong spot anyways. Streaming Japan only games and live translating, that sounds pretty exhausting. Yeah, I mean, if you knew Japanese, good for you, you know? Problem is that, it's not really growing, their retro category, and some of the communities a community falls off, we're not really replacing them with the new viewers. That's true. That's true. Some just seem to, like, stick to certain channels, like certain streamers, and never go to another. I noticed that too. Like, I've been to some channels that never, like, I've never seen, like, I see somebody chatting in another channel and they never appear in another person's channel. So I wonder what causes that too. That's kind of interesting. Tags grew over creators also, since you can look up SNES and find someone, but Super Nintendo might be more popular, have no way to check what's actually used based on what people search. Yeah, so maybe, like, and then you would have to somehow put in, like, all the tags all the time. So whenever somebody enters, you know, like how now they have limited to 10 tags. If somebody is putting in like Sega Genesis, right? And let's say I'm playing Dark Souls, right? But I love freaking Sega Genesis. No one's gonna find my channel when they came on to Twitch right now and they put in Sega Genesis because it's not in my tags. I'm not playing it right the frick now, but I will be playing it at some point. So there's a loss of kind of a person. Anyways, they come in, they're like, nothing going on in here. I'm gonna leave. And I would have probably left and never found retro category myself if I didn't accidentally, again, I accidentally found one channel that was streaming Power Rangers, and I was like, well, I don't really know Power Rangers, but it was a Sega Genesis game, so I thought, oh, okay. So then I started watching them, and then, like I said, that's when the raid came in, and I was like, oh, who is that? And because like they usually had like 8 viewers in their channel or 5 viewers or something at the time, and then somebody came in, all of a sudden they had like 80 viewers, and I wasn't gonna be rude, but like I was like, oh, what's going on today? Like, you know, I didn't know, like I wasn't even streaming at the time myself, and they're like, oh, we got raided, you know, and you know, because I was, you know, I knew like it was something unusual going on, because I mean, even while I wasn't streaming, I would recognize that. It's like, oh, what happened? I'm like one of those assholes, like, what happened to you? What? You got all these people here, you know. But seriously, like, it was unusual. So I was like, oh, what's going on? Like, I was, you know, genuinely curious. And then they're like, oh, we got raided. Blah, blah, blah. So then I found another streamer that way. Yeah, the limit of 10 tags. It kind of sucks. Following one retro streamer led me to meeting several other retro streamers, both by Twitch recommendations, Catman recommending you to them. Stomper. Yes, that does happen. A lot of it is kind of word of mouth. I feel like, but then, yeah, some people, maybe that's just how they like it. Maybe they don't want to learn about another streamer. Or maybe they do, but then they're like, I don't really care about them, you know? What's up, Great Legs? Welcome in. How are you doing? Twitch analytics, sites, Sully, Gnome, etc. Yeah, that's kind of sad too. I didn't really look at that either. And Jazz, thanks so much for wasting those points too. And thank you so much for the follow, Topo. Welcome in. Today we're talking about globally all things Twitch, which is kind of interesting because I think it benefits all of us too. Because we need to, again, we kind of need to stick together and figure things out, because at a certain point in time, we're just, you know, we're gonna benefit if we have more exposure. And the viewers are going to benefit because they're going to have all these, like, all this new blood coming in, all this new things going on, you know, that kind of stuff. I see some viewers that only join the channel. So you see a lot of people in them. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. Okay, you know, don't even get me on that tangent, Spade. Oh my gosh, I've been like troll raging on Twitter out there because like that was the whole thing with I suggested. I was like, well, one of the things like I would love to see is getting rid of the live view count altogether because troll raging. That's a new thing, retro troll raging. And yeah, so like one of the things that, is normal human nature probably to see, like, if you see a lot of people, okay, it's like physically, if you go to the store, okay, let's say you go to the store, nobody goes to the mall anymore, but let's say you go to some kind of shopping, and then all of a sudden let's say you're the freaking flea market, okay? You go in there and you all of a sudden see a spot. Like, there's like 2 people here, 10 people here, and all of a sudden you see a vendor and there's like hundreds of people sitting there, And you're like, naturally, human reaction, anybody be like, what is going on? Like, ooh, maybe it's something that everybody's interested in. Well, maybe I'm interested in this. And rest in peace, Mall. Exactly. So then you go there and you're curious, and then you see and you might like something that they're doing. They might not be they might be a cool vendor. They might be selling something you want, And then you stop licking my microphone. No more Battle Kid. Dropping. You're being dropped, Dave. You got partner up, you just stopped watching because you grew too big, too popular. Oh, really? Yeah, there will be some people probably like that too. I can see that. So that's the whole problem, like we were talking about, and I think Kick CEO was kind of alluding to that because, a lot of streamers out there, and I don't know who is in particular or who's not. I'm not going to blame anybody because I don't know. But I know they do that, is they view bot and they fake it till they make it. And that's understandable. Everybody wants to, grow and do things. But, they're still freaking cheaters. So at the same time, though, that attracts the viewers. So it does work. Like, it's fake it till you make it. And then when they make it, then people truly come to their channel, Because, okay, it's just natural. If you get exposure constantly, if somebody's constantly promoted to millions of people or thousands of people, it's, eventually you're gonna get enough people that would come back. It's just the way the world works. It's just like freaking statistics. Like, eventually you're going to get there because it's just enough exposure. Eventually, that's why marketing works, Rat the marketer. And what's up, people? I like them all too. Okay, Alucard. I'm interested in this. But yeah, so like that's how it works. And it's natural for people to be interested in something others are interested in. It doesn't matter that they're bots. And then like people were, arguing with me on Twitter, and they're like, well, so then they're just gonna use a chatbots. And it's like, well, I don't really give a shit about chatbots because that's not live views. Chatbots, you come to a chat, like, we have even a person, like a lot of people with not that many viewers on their channel, we have really, really cool peeps and we talk, so chat is very active sometimes, and especially if you have, 200 people, that you might have fairly active chat. So no, that does not matter. And you don't look at chat when you come to the page and you see somebody, I'm guilty of that as well. Like, I actually checked out what's her name? Amaranth, no shade thrown on Amaranth, but like I went to her channel just to see what the heck she was doing. Like, I was just curious, And so it works. What's up, Stellar? Welcome to Stellar. Really happens when people partner push, everyone wants to help with the raids, and they get partner, view count drops like crazy. That too. Yeah. So yeah, when they bot, everybody comes there. They're like, oh my God, that dude's got 10,000 viewers. Ooh, he must be special. He must be cool. And then they come there like, I don't know about that. But you know what? He's still cool because everybody's watching and everybody thinks he's cool. So he's cool. That's just human nature. Like, it works. So it is frustrating. It's frustrating for everybody else, for others that don't freaking cheat and, that don't really, like, 100% really need that. Like, we're doing other things and we're happy doing other things. But it still pisses you off that somebody is taking advantage of that. So if they would have gotten rid of view count, not just by toggling it off either, because they just have to get rid of it across the board. Then you don't know. You're looking at the channel, you don't know how many viewers they got. You come in, you're like, oh, okay, I like this person. I'm gonna stay. I'm not gonna stay because they're cool and everybody's there, even though, I might not think they're cool. And then they get used to going there and they just go there anyways. Yeah, 100 to 150 talk anyways. You can say how many streamers obviously bought, but everyone pretends it isn't happening. Yeah, so far. And I'm sure bots got, like, we were talking about that too. Before bots used to be like recognizable, I'm sure they have bot names that are very like normal names. What's up, Frisky? Welcome in, Frisky. What's going on? What's up, Maid? Do you like her sexual stuff and she puts work into other stuff? She does. And like, and that's another thing. Like, some people got really upset on Twitter. But it's like, I'm not diminishing what they're doing at all. I said that many times. For example, Amaranth, that's freaking hard work. I couldn't lick a microphone for 3 hours. I'm telling you right now. I'm not physically built for that. I'm sorry. But, and I couldn't do some of that content. Doesn't matter how much you pay me. Like, I'm not going to be all OnlyFans content. Like, there's certain strokes for certain folks, okay? And I get that too, so I'm not going to be jealous of their money or their fame for the things that they're doing, because would I want to swap out with them and do what they do? No, I won't. Even for all that money. Like, seriously, I can't, Only rats. We can do only rats. Aries, thanks so much for the 5 streak. Thank you so much for the good luck. Appreciate it. You avoid channels with less than 150,000 rats. You prefer smaller streamers who, smaller streamers don't use bots. Yeah, and like some of them are, but when they get big enough too, you can't even see those bots, right? Like, they're so huge that it's just, it's just full of bots. But then it does attract, like, it puts them to the front all the time. The algorithm puts them on top. If you look at their metrics, like, it promotes them just by them having those viewers. So if you shut that off, I'm telling you right now, you're going to make it a lot more fair. A lot more fair. And new people coming in, they're not going to be like, keen on going to Amaranth or something, or whoever. Like, I don't want to pick on her. Like, she's a cool girl. Like, I like Amaranth. She's awesome. She does a lot of stuff, A lot of them do a lot of stuff, but they diminish. What my problem is they diminish the value of others. That's my problem. My problem is not with them, is with what they're doing is hurting others. Other streamers that don't cheat and don't do it. They play by the rules, and those people don't play by the rules, and they win. And I guess that's just part of life, so. What's up, Mega Gag? Welcome in. What's up, Golden? Hello, Golden. Good afternoon. Fuel of dreams. You build it, they will come. Yeah, or fake it till you make it. It works. Turn your viewer count off. Put the card in front of that number. Yes, turn it off. Like, there shouldn't be a viewer influence. And then, for example, if they're running commercials or they have more viewers, like statistics, if you want to, and then it should be based. What's up, Dana Nucker? Welcome in. Rat is in the middle of bitching and complaining. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the rat hole. How's it going? Hopefully you guys had an amazing stream, and welcome in. We're just talking things retro and things Twitch and things viewership and all kinds of channel and our world related. Welcome. Yeah, we're ranting about viewership, how view botting is hurting other streamers, how cheaters excel and get on top, and hurt other people because they're maybe even more interesting or just as valuable, and then they get hurt because all the attention shifts to somebody who's using those view bots. Is there potential channel redemption where a cheese head, hat, and rat onesie? Because aren't you in the same state of cheese as well? Of you, like, if I want to wear one, that's a cool thing, Frisky. You know what? I should get one of those cheese hats to put on. Maybe it's something like that. A cheese hat. Because that's totally Wisconsin thing. Cheese hat. Yeah, I don't have one of those. I don't even know if they still sell those. What's up, Jax? Welcome in. How are you doing? You love Dr. Shitnik theme? Yes. It is. Viewers. Sounds bad. Casual streamer, so views don't matter to me so much. You can see when it hurts others working to build their brand. Welcome to Dynugger. What were you playing today? What were you streaming? What were you up to? And welcome in. Thanks so much for choosing the rat hole for your raid. Appreciate it. Oh, Star Wars in the Old Republic. Is that a new game or a retro game? Kind of feel lonely spot you can buy cheese hats in Wisconsin. Probably. They're probably available here someplace. You gotta go talking about cheese hats. Thanks so much for stopping over, Frisky. Gonna be playing Factorial with some friends. Good luck. Good luck with Factorial. Eat it. Been around. Old MMO. Been around for about 20 plus years. Oh, okay. I've never played any much Star Wars. As a Lions fan, you wear cheese grater hats. Cheese grater hats. Dang. That's brutal. That's brutal. An only viewbot. That sounds like a band playing to build cardboard characters and plays in the audience. Well, you know what's silly, but the problem is my point. Like, it attracts people. So, as I likened it, like, it's natural when you go to anywhere and you see a crowd of people over something, and let's say you don't know what it is, right? You're like, you have no idea what's going on, but you're like, why do all these people want this? Now here, you don't have real people. You have bots. But because this is internet, you don't know they're bots. I look at the streamer and I'm like, oh my God, what is 20,000 people watching? I want to see what the heck they're doing that they have 20,000 viewers. I go into that channel and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So then I come back. I'm real. And then I come back. So they get me by sparking my interest versus if the algorithm wouldn't show me that channel on the front page or somewhere else because they have 20,000 viewers, I would never be there. And that's eventually when they like cycle. It's like a big intake and a big, crap out. But then eventually the sediment, like eventually there's enough things that stay, right? What's up, FaZe? Welcome in. Are you all of your language models? Wait, what is that, Drew? And you don't even have to filter it. Like I said, it just pops up. It pops up for you. And then once you get into like Twitch and routine, yes. Like, for example, for me, I never really get to see a lot of like, big streamers and things like that because I'm in retro category. Like I get recommended that kind of stuff. Sometimes I'm recommended booba streamers. But I'm kind of like in that space already. But when you're new, you don't get into that space until you get into that space. Mixer, thanks so much for the big underpants Arthur emote. Welcome in, Mixer. Good morning. I know. See, I'm not always wearing the rainbow bright. Today I'm rainbow green. Rainbow green. Doodly, a doodly shirt. You never go to the front page because Twitch starts auto playing random channel. It does, it does. But like I said, if we want new blood and we want new people coming into like retro category and expanding and things like that, that's the things that need to change. And I don't know if Twitch is gonna do it. I don't know if they're gonna do it. Even with Kick doing it like the toggle, it's like, why would they toggle? Why would they turn it off? But at least maybe if some do, that might create like a little bit of a vibe. But then they're gonna say, wow, only people with small view counts are turning it off. That's what they're gonna tell us. That's what they're gonna tell us. When you begin your small channel, you turn it off. Otherwise, if you would have been big, you would have turned it on. Plus, you want to see new art streams, and those are rarely on the front page. Yeah, exactly. And you need to random pick affiliates to be on the... Exactly, that was my point too. It would take a little bit more work, but they need to improve discoverability. Like, I don't understand what they're doing. And the other thing is, like, I understand the point of view where it's like, well, they make money off the big streamers and they make money off the advertising. I get that. But you can promote other people and they're going to be bigger streamers. That's the thing. It's like, who and on which merit did you promote certain people? You promoted them because they cheated. Why don't you promote somebody because, just because, when they don't cheat? Wait, are we talking about accent? Yeah, once you like follow a few people, you go straight to your following. Twitch, because of separate website listing. League of Legends streams. Interesting. Yeah, I discovered Twitch because like a friend of mine told me about Twitch. I never knew Twitch existed. I knew back in the day that Justin TV existed, but I thought it was something like very niche and like something I didn't even think like you could actually like anybody could stream kind of thing. Wish I would have researched it more back then. Front page is big enough, you can promote the big channels and smaller community. You can, and that's the thing. Like, just rotate them out. It doesn't like you can still keep the feature carousel and like put people on the front page for longer. I get that, but just pop them in and out, like constantly rotate them out. It would make the platform grow a lot more because people would see the variety. They'll be like, oh, here I see somebody, doing this and somebody doing that. Like, there's so much. I just don't get it. What's up, Director Donkey? Welcome in. Whatever the small streamer's accent there just was. Oh. I got you. The word. It's like a small streamer. I don't even know. Valley Girl. Even though I don't really know what the Valley Girl truly is. Just TV was full of live streaming and food, eating. You used to watch that? Yeah. There's probably a lot better stuff going on. They need to pick a random affiliates. For sure, yeah. And discoverability, because it's like, yeah, like, you force people to cheat to make it, and then you keep promoting it, and then you get stuck in your routine because now you're only promoting people that cheat, and then you can't get away from it because you depend on it in your vendors and your customers and like your like your contract. You have contracts and advertising. You all depend on it because if your empire is going to come crashing down and everybody's going to be like, oh my god, those are all view botted. And but now see, like, nobody even gives a shit anymore. They know they view bot and they still like, oh, bah. Because you know what, why nobody gives a shit too? Because these bigger streamers, they actually have real viewers, so like now if they get capped, they're like, wow, he got capped at 8,000 people. Okay, there's still 8,000 people watching him, first of all. Or they capped the bots at 8,000 because that's another thing. Okay. That's so funny because So there's a channel, right? They stream. I don't know how many viewers, real viewers they got. Then they start view botting, right? They might have expanded on their view botting, right? So they might have tried, 200 view bots, then more, more. And then now they're saying, oh, we're going to cap you at your average before you like went viral. Dude, they were still view botting probably before they went viral. Hello? So even if you cap them at 8,000 or 3,000, whatever you cap them at, that's not a real number either. That's still view bots. Or maybe now they have real viewers, but they gained them because they view bot it. So like, where's the punishment for that? Like there should be then some kind of a punishment for if you found out that they are view botting, for sure. But see, they don't want to punish them because they're bringing in money. So you get into that vicious cycle. And then at the end of the day, money wins, and you can do whatever the hell you want if you got it. So we're back in that vicious loop. When literally has only 120 plus viewer channels, unless you scroll. This how can you discover someone? Yeah, exactly. What's up, Diamond? Welcome in. How's it going today? Hopefully doing amazing. Welcome. So kind of interesting stuff, but food for thought. And I think at least if these things are talked about, it's better than nothing, It's better than nothing. At least we can kind of mention that kind of stuff and see if we can make a difference. At least there's awareness. There's awareness of that thing. And like some of these things, maybe some people don't even think about it. Some people don't even know anything. And again, you have to remember, after you hang out a little bit into like people's streams and somebody mentioned something, like I learned. I didn't really know anything much about it. Some people really don't know much about how Twitch works. They don't even know what partner is or like what's the difference, And really, there's no difference. It's just a badge. It's just a badge difference. That's all there is, and that kind of stuff. So, but I think it's important to talk about it. What's internet? I don't know. How does it work? I seriously don't. I do. I got like my favorite things today. My Eero mug and my Ghost and Goblin shirt. What's Twitch? Where are we? But talking about Twitch, before I got on my soapbox, I want to show you guys something we're going to be doing. And I shared it in Discord. So if you are in Discord, you will learn things a lot quicker and get all kinds of updates. So if you want to join Discord, then feel free. If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. So you don't have to. You learn about Twitch here today, Nick. Well, that's always good too, and just it's good to get other people's perspective. Like I listen to what others say, and sometimes I might not agree, but I think it's really, really good to hear other opinions. Nothing annoys me more than, and I don't like rage baiting, just for pure to piss somebody off. But at the same time, like we gotta normalize again expressing your opinion and talking about things versus like, I feel like Twitter's been kind of like a little bit sewery that way lately, because every time you say something, unless you're saying like, "Oh, how cute is that? Ah, look at her," look at her eating a chicken sandwich, smudging mayo all over her face. Oh, how cute. Unless you're saying something like that, then you're just an asshole. And it's not true. Always with a dumpster fire. That's true. What's up, Serpico? I've never said anything like that. I like to keep a lurk tab open for channel 130 viewers, move with listings a little bit. Yeah, that's always good. Well, that's another thing. Okay. That's another conversation. What's up, Bean? Welcome in. Smudging Mayo is his thing. You can keep up with the trends. I know. Everyone go in the box. We're on our Xbox soapbox. Xbox soapbox today. That's another thing. Like, nobody still can understand, and I still don't know for sure. Like, I do the same thing. Like, I like to, if I'm working or sometimes like I'm doing something, right? And that's another one. Oh my god, it really makes me mad because there's this war against the lurkers, and it's like, oh my god, some people, it's called the TV people. Hello, people that make decisions on Twitch. Like, it's called the TV. You don't always have to interact with the TV if you're watching. Maybe you're washing your dishes and you want to watch somebody. Maybe you're feeding your cat and you want to watch something. Like, maybe you just want to have it in your background while you're doing things around your house. And you walk in, you look at them, you're like, oh, okay, maybe I can say something. And then, or maybe not. And then I walk away. I don't understand this war where, like, you have to be, engaged, and otherwise you don't count, because that's what they're doing. Is they're pretty much like, if you have, as my understanding is, like, if you have too many tabs open, even if it's like 3 tabs or 4 tabs, that person might not be getting your view, and you don't really know, because, like, or you might be in and out. So, like, you pop in, you pop out, you pop in, you pop out. I noticed that before, for example, how I can see that is No Life. He who has no life. When he streams, he's got like the little bot avatars running around at the bottom of the screen. So you get like your Mega Man avatar, and you run around, and like he does different, like they have a battle royale or something like that. But they're like a little representative of you on the bottom of his screen. So sometimes I would come in his channel. I actually experimented with that. I come into his channel and I don't type anything in chat, but then I click on like into chat, so I can see I'm earning points, but then my avatar doesn't appear. So I don't count as a viewer. Maybe because I have another tab open, right? Or maybe I have two other tabs open. So that's another thing. It's like, why can't I just... Some people have multiple monitors. Maybe I want to see what's going on. Maybe I don't want to hear it. Maybe I'm doing something that I can't hear it. Maybe I'm working. Maybe it's distracting me, but I still want to watch. Like, it just makes me so mad that they mistreat lurkers that way. What's up, Gritty? You're one of those darn lurkers? I know, I am too. Like, I oftentimes, again, it's a television. Maybe, okay, there's another good example. Maybe somebody wants to have it like at an arcade or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Have like multiple monitors with like different streamers streaming different retro games. You're not going to be jabbering and hearing all them talk at the same time, but like you might want to see them. What's wrong with that? That should give them a view, And maybe there would be like freaking 10 people watching them or 20 people watching them. They deserve at least one view. So, I don't know. It's just, and that's where Twitch is like not doing anything and nothing else. They're bashing their lurkers down, and they're also like battling them and capping them because they consider some of them bots, because they don't know. It's like, well, you're not chatting, you might be a bot. Okay, well, you're stupid. You might be a bot if you think that way. Need to work on when it comes to tab. Yeah, and they say, like, I've heard different opinions. They say, oh, well, that's not true, but it is true. That avatar program only monitors if you say something. Oh, maybe. But sometimes, like, I watched the chat viewer list, and you don't pop up there either. Oh, you. It's like the band, no, you. When the chat tries calling out the lurker, so inappropriate, almost ban worthy. Yeah, exactly. Like, a person just wants to maybe sit there silently, What's up, Vanilla? There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I can't. Like, I lurk because you might have not known I was in your channel. Like, I was watching, or sometimes I have like one earphone, but I can't talk. Like, I don't even have the attention. Like, I'm doing something, I'm working on something. I can't really devote that attention to speaking or typing, and then but I'm still paying attention. I'm still watching you. Or maybe I'm in and out. It's just you cannot just throw all that away. It's so wrong. So wrong. That was weird. Automod. The platform business model has boiled down to achieve viewers means ads and being watched. So announcers might sell stuff and get money to buy the ad spaces. Yeah, but then again, like I said, lurkers, I think they forget, they're still watching those ads. And I can see the ads too. I can totally see the ads. That doesn't sound good. Sound weird. Ads. Protection against the bot viewer sellers. No on-screen chat by both. Wait, what? Oh, where did it go? See, it's because we're. Whatever you guys said was not in the annals of Twitch. Because we're sneaky like that. We're sneaky like that. Alright, so this is what I was gonna share. I learned something. I just learned something in OBS that I never knew before. Now I know. Well, that's so interesting. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So, I have little something that I was gonna be doing. So you know how some of you might have heard that Twitch kind of rolled out badges, and I think some people were beta or alpha, whatever you call it, testing it, some streamers, but then now they rolled it out to everybody. So you might have seen in some channels, that they're doing badges, right? So if you are present during the stream, there could be like a watch. You're usually like a sub or bit badges. I don't know if they're bit. Usually it's a sub badges. So like if you give certain amount of subs or something like that, you can earn a badge in the channel, like a special event badge. And then sometimes, and you unfortunately cannot just do the other one. You can also add a second badge during the stream, or I feel like several streams maybe. I'll have to explore that. But then you can earn like a watch streak or a watch time badge. Now you can't just have the watch time badge. So if you guys are wondering, like, I thought that would have been a cool thing to just have the watch time badge, but unfortunately, or fortunately, Twitch is going so like you have to have a sub badge that you're earning, and then in addition to that, you can give someone a watch time badge. So it's not like you can't have it the other way around, and you can't have just the watch stream badge or watch time badge, which is unfortunate. I think they should have done that, but that's another soapbox day. Exactly. Shrek, thanks so much for the vids. Thank you. Our nostalgia music. But so this is what I'm gonna be doing. And I can probably share that. I need to look at it again. Okay. Boom! It's so big. Look how big it is. Okay, that was really big. Really, really big. But I did post this in Discord. So this is what we're doing. Let me put it over here. So, you are going to be badge collector. We're not going to just do, this is our first time doing the badges, and we're not just going to do the badges themselves, which we're going to have 3 events, so it'll be like 3 special streams that we're going to do something special. And then we're going to, now each of those streams might have 2 badges that you can earn. However, only one of them is going to be qualifying you for the for the the collector badge. So I'm gonna have you, out of the potentially maybe up to 6 badges, you're gonna have to earn the 3 particular ones that I'm gonna share as we do the event. Okay, as we do the event, I'm gonna share like the first one, and then the second one when the second event comes around, and then the third one. If you earn all 3 badges, okay, if you know, show me or earn me earn me 3 badges, you have to just say, hey, I have all 3 badges, here they are. And if you earn all 3 badges, then you are going to get 1 bonus entry into a very special giveaway that I'm going to be doing at the end of the summer, probably fall. And I'm actually, it's a really, really cool thing that we're doing with some of the ladies in our, some of the awesome streamer girlies around a retro category, around that retro category that we talked about. And I'm going to talk about that one later because that's a secret. Kind of a secret right now. So, but we're all going to be doing that. However, you're going to get 1 extra entry into the giveaway of whatever that's going to be. And you're also going to get a rad postcard. So, I'm going to be like making my own little postcard things that if you'd like a rad postcard, it's going to be like a cool thing that's going to be signed by a rat and sent out to you. So if you collect those 3 particular badges, so if you collect them all, you're going to get that bonus entry, because the entry into the giveaway is going to be worth, is going to be worth quite a bit. So if you want to participate, we're going to do the first one in June, sometime in June, and I'm going to announce it when. That's going to be the first badge. And then one we're going to do, the next badge is going to be available in July, at a certain stream in July, and then another one in September. So just keep an eye on that, and I'm going to announce it obviously in Discord too, and I'm going to let you know when we're doing the special stream during which you can earn that special badge. And yeah, so I'm really, really excited. You'll make badges this week, schmackles. Red screen ratios are 16.9. Vertical letter vertical letter layout, girl. Yeah, it's gonna be probably like a 4x6 postcard. So I'm gonna do something kind of cool. Start saving your cheese. So yeah, those badges again. Once we're doing the event, I'm going to, you're gonna know what it takes to earn those badges. So then, and you would know which badge you would want to earn if you are if you want to participate, and if you want that free postcard and a giveaway entry for our special thing. And I'm telling you right now, that giveaway, it's very, very special. It's gonna be involving again our ladies of retro, and not just me. And I think it's gonna be really, really awesome, and you're gonna really enjoy it. I'll tell you right now, it's gonna be so cool. So I'm really, really excited about it. So you definitely would want to get in and get that at least 1 entry for a chance to win something that's gonna be very, very exclusive, and not gonna be like a lot of it going around, because it's gonna be kind of cool and kind of tough to make. So thanks so much for the cheese tags, babe. Thank you. So I'm really, really excited. But the first step to earning all that, so if you want to collect all the badges, wait, which way? There. which way do I have to point? There. Woo, okay, there we go. Professional streamer right here. So collect them all. And yeah, we're gonna review first one before the event. So maybe you would have a little bit of time. I'll probably announce it in Discord, and then we're gonna do it on stream. So you're gonna know which stream is gonna be that first batch. And once I know when I'm doing that one, I will take the top secret off of it. One day date with all the ladies of retro. Damn. Ooh, that's gonna be fancy. But here it is. I'm really, really excited. I might share it with some of you. Some of you guys, there's somebody that knows what it is that we're doing. So yeah, but I'm gonna share it with maybe somebody else. Maybe I might need some of your help. You think 10%? Wait, 10% of what? We need Korean barbecue again. What's up, dirty dogs? You need a new manager for 10%. Oh my goodness. Start saving your cheese. So, but yeah, the badges, Twitch had announced, and it's like a new thing they're doing, but that's available to everybody. But again, badges are going to have to be like, it's like a sub goal badge, and then you can also do at the same time, you could do a watch time badge, but you can't just do a watch time badge. So yeah, so it's gonna be both, but then I will again tell you which one is gonna be the qualifier. Tell them later, and you charge 20%. But I'm really, really excited. It's gonna take a little while to do what we're doing, and yeah, but I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited. Excited to start working on it, and yeah, it'll be really, really cool. You'll enjoy it, and I think it's definitely something we haven't really done yet, and yeah, it's something that you'll be able to enjoy for a little while too, if you get it, if you win that thing that we're gonna make. So yeah, so that's it. So that's our little announcement for today, and I think it's Sears catalog time, isn't it? It's Sears catalog time. Let's see. Where's my thingy? There it is. Let's see what we have for the redeems for the Sears catalog. Let's see. We had our... Wait, where's it at? Where is it? Okay, Vera was here with the 331. I feel like we had that before. Didn't we? Let's see. Did we have 331? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I remember the number from before. Oh, I gotta put this thing together. This thing is falling apart now, too. I don't know what it is with these catalogs. The glue or something that they're using is so bad. All right, it's 331, so let's pick a different one. You know what? Let's do this. That's weird. We'll pick another one. We'll pick another one for sure. Let's see. We're gonna pick... Wait, is this the... Oh, wait, this is an 85. What am I looking at? I'm looking at the wrong catalog. I want to see this one. I'm like, why? I didn't think the other one fell apart that badly. There it is. This is the one we want. All right. So, since we looked at 331 already, let's pick something different. Let's see, whichever first one's gonna catch my eye, we're gonna look at. Okay, there we go. We're gonna look at this one. We are now looking. You know what? That's actually not bad. Oh my gosh. All right, it's 1991, peoples, and we're gonna buy. Oh my gosh, was this stuck? We're gonna get a light on this somehow. And we're buying Commodore. I don't know if it's 64. Commodore Amiga Deluxe. Oh, I didn't know they sold Amiga. I said Amiga was in like Europe and other countries. But there we have it. Commodore Amiga 500. $600. That's really, really cheap. That's pretty cheap. I mean, it's quite a bit of money for those, like, for that age, but it looks awesome. I'd love to have this kind of computer. Look how cool it is. And then there's one down here. Is the... I don't even know which one this one is. Number 3? Oh, okay. So this is the Commodore 64. This is Commodore Amiga. And this is Commodore 64. They look kind of similar. With a big disk drive. Commodore 64 is... Wait, $149? Wait a minute. Oh, maybe it's the same computer. It's just different parts of it. I was like, you know what? There can be like $169 for a computer. Okay, so this is the Amiga. It's both the Amiga and then Commodore Amiga, and then you have your accessories like your disk drive, which is $200 for a disk drive, and then $150 for a something else. Internal memory RAM. Color monitor is $350. You know what? That's not bad. That's really not bad. So I guess the computer itself is $600. And then you gotta buy all the accessories separately. The monitor is almost the same price as the computer. Yeah, well, yeah, the monitor would be the computer, right? Let's see what else they got. They have the Packard Bell Legend for $1,000. Look at that beauty. Oh my goodness. Look at that beauty right there. Sale, $99.99. And then I think there's like accessories for this guy too. Laser change? What is that for $600? Computer with the RAM. Oh, that's the RAM sold separately, I think. Unless it's another computer. The Amiga existed before 280. I know, me neither. And then I thought Amiga was like something like a European thing. All right, let's read the expensive one. Family computer, Packard Bell Legend. All right, let's see. $23 monthly on Sears Charge Plus. Runs at a fast 16 megahertz with 80386SX microprocessor, switchable to 8 megahertz. 1 megabyte internal RAM memory on board, expandable to 5 megabyte with Sims chips. Yummy. Sounds yummy. And 5.25 inch 1.2 megabyte high-density floppy drives and 40 megabyte, a whole 40,000 kilobyte hard disk drive. It includes mouse and keyboard, Super VGA video adapter card built-in on motherboard for up to 800 by 600 resolution, 3 16-bit expansion slots, 3 drive capacities, parallel port, serial port, mouse port, game port, VGA video port. Includes the new MS-DOS 5.0, GW Basic, and Lotus Works software for word processing, graphics, database, and spreadsheets. Spread those sheets. Easy installation with plain English instructions. Plain English instructions. It does say that. Novel network certified, upward compatible, and 60-watt power supply. It's on sale. 36 pounds. And it was actually not that bad. I thought they were going to be a lot heavier. $999.99. Look at us. We're getting that. We're getting the Packard Bell. That looks like it's a good one. That looks like a good one. Look how good it is. So, Packard Bell. This is 1991. Or at least it's Sears 1991. So it must be like 1990. Yeah, so like maybe fall of 1990. And then you get the Amiga 500 Deluxe. I mean, it actually looks kind of better. I don't know about this Packard. It's HP, right? But they used to say, look at that, olden days when it actually says Packard, Dell. Look at that. You can spread those sheets on Packard Dell. Thanks so much for the 5 street streak. What's up, Cecil? Welcome in. And 29. Ooh, we're going low. 29? Is there page 29? Is this 29? This is it. Music makers. Music makers. Introducing the Miracle Piano Teaching System. Makes learning how to play the piano easy and fun. Ooh, there's your attachment to Nintendo Entertainment. No Life did a whole playthrough of Miracle Piano. You have like, in the Miracle Piano, you have like stages where you play like a platformer robot stuff like this. And then you actually learn the music too and play it. But then you have like little stages where you actually learn and then you're almost doing like a platformer. This is a kawaii keyboard. This is something different. But Miracle Piano, look at that. For the NES. It's almost like a controller attachment. Yeah, he was streaming it for like probably a few months or something. Adjust for inflation, $9.99 is $2,400 in USD in 2026. That's what computers cost nowadays, though, and that is old technology. This time, like here, it was new technology, so they were charging us. That was understandable. Why are they charging us the same thing now for the same old technology that existed for 40 years? I do not understand that. Alright, so this is what the Miracle Piano Teaching System makes learning how to play the piano easy and fun. Works with your Nintendo system, but it's definitely not a toy. The Miracle System takes you or your child through a series of lessons customized to match both skills level and musical taste. The Miracle System starts with the basics, reading notes, key location, techniques, and rhythm. The Miracle System is designed to make learning easy and interesting. As you play, the TV screen shows you the music and keyboard. The system knows which key you're hitting, how well you're doing with your fingering, and even keeps track of the tempo. After each lesson segment is automatically takes you back through the parts where you had trouble and helps you with them so you can move forward until you freaking learn everything. For kids, no teacher could be more patient or more fun to learn from. The Miracle System turns some just basic tasks as learning the keyboard into exciting games like shooting gallery, hit the right note, and get a duck. And as the child's lessons progresses, the Miracle System is full of surprise rewards in sight and sound. The fact is, it provides the same kind of stimulus that keeps them glued to their Nintendo games. I don't know about that. And the Miracle Keyboard rivals MIDI console quality, producing superior digitized stereo sound, piano, and over 100 other instruments. Full-size velocities, sensitive keys built on stereo speakers or connecting remote speakers, includes foot pedal, stereo headphones, Nintendo game and TV monitor are not included. And it's $299.95, and it weighs 15 pounds. What's up, Alan? What's up, New Cycle? Welcome in. How are you doing? 15 pounds and $300. It's pretty much just the keyboard, you know? Just pretty much just the keyboard. Oof. Alright, we're gonna make it a little less bright. PTSD. I know. No Life and he's playing through the entire like collection of the NES games, and he actually streamed Miracle Piano. I think it took him like he did all the lessons to completion. And I think it took him like 2 months, maybe 3 months, maybe even more than that. Thanks so much, Alan. Thank you. What's up, Weathered? What's going on? Welcome in, Weathered. What's happening today? So yeah, That is our miracle piano. Our miracle piano today. What's up, Elf? Welcome in, Elf. What's going on? So I think I shared everything I wanted with you guys. You jump shark leader. Whatever works. You always wanted to learn piano. I started actually taking a few like piano lessons, and then I just don't have enough time to like do anything. And that's partially why I think No Life decided to do it on stream, because he's like, you know what, at least I'm gonna learn the piano. It kind of forces you, and it is kind of fun. I would agree with that. And the other good thing is that you're actually playing on a keyboard. So it's not like nowadays if you're doing your phone or something, you're playing, you know, on like a mobile device. You're actually playing on your keyboard. Actually doing that. Actually, you learn guitar instead, but they're similar instruments. Oh, you can. Oh, that is true. I didn't even think about it. You can learn the guitar on it too, right? You just learn the notes. That's kind of weird. No, it is the piano, right? Oh, you just learn guitar in general. I got you. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. But yeah, that would be a good way to, you know, it would be a good attachment. If you had a Nintendo already, I mean, $300 is a little bit steep, but at least you get a keyboard. I don't know, maybe you can use that keyboard outside of the Nintendo too. Okay, Kitty, I'll probably head to the post office. I think I'm gonna go Monday and see what's going on there. And then, yeah, I'll see. Maybe they'll, you know, whatever got there, maybe I can check just so they're not like getting overwhelmed there. Yeah. So I'm gonna check on that. And I think that was it. I think that's all I wanted to share with you guys. And I think we're ready for some Dark Souls. Let's play some Dark Souls. I was actually considering doing Mina the Hollower, because all the complaining that I did last stream, somehow they gave me the key. I was like, I opened my email, I'm like, oh, did you want a key? I'm like, sure. So they actually did give me a key for the Mina the Hollower game. However, I feel like there's so many people playing it now, and I know it just got released. So maybe it's like, maybe at some point I wanted to do like a little rodent special. So maybe at some point we'll just play a bunch of like rodent games and a bunch of like rats and mouse games. What's up, Jamie? Welcome in, Jamie. How are you doing? How you been? How is your gaming going? I see you were doing some. You're streaming quite a few things. I think last time I saw you streaming some Elden Ring too. You're doing some DLC. Hi, do JB. You've been good. That's awesome. Hopefully summer's going amazing. What's up, Chaucer? Welcome to Chaucer. Very fun game so far. Wait, which one? The Hollower? Oh, you've been playing Mina Hollower. Looks fun. Like a lot of fun. Yeah, I definitely want to try that one. Jamie, by the way, did you play that one yet? That one just came out on Friday. I don't know if you were like into like a 2D platform. Well, not really platform. I guess it's a little bit more like an RPG. It's like a little mouse Castlevania. You actually just bought it? That's awesome, Jamie. Yes. It looks really, really good. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do maybe like later in July. Maybe we can do, since, you know, Rats is the channel, and we can do maybe something in July that's related to rats. Because, yeah. Or maybe just do a rat theme couple, like a week or something, playing nothing but rat game. Maybe when we finish Dragon Warrior, we can do a little bit of rat action. And I think we're going to try Mina the Hollower, because I do want to do it on this channel. And maybe I can do, like, I don't know if we're going to do like a full playthrough, but I think I want to, you know, at least try it and see how it goes. Rat action. We're going to do some rat action. What's up, Popo? Welcome in, Popo. Yeah, it looks really, really cool. I was just mentioning last stream because I was like a little salty that because I'm a rat, I felt entitled to to a game key for mine as a follower. So I think at some point I reached out to them, but I guess they delayed the production anyway. So maybe that was it, and I took it personally, and I was like, "Oh, okay." They're like, "Well, we can't provide the key at this time," and I was like, "Really? A rat doesn't get a Mina mouse key, a game key? This is ridiculous, ridiculous." And but yeah, but they actually gave me the key, so I was like, well, I will. Even though I don't think it's like a required streaming content, I think I want to at least try it on stream and maybe do like a little YouTube video or something. Another one is Mouse Word. I don't think fully out. I saw friend playing a demo. Mouse Word. I don't think I've heard about that one. I need to remember that Mouse Word. I'm gonna try to remember. Yeah, because I think there's quite a few. There's a rat quest that came out that I think is really supposed to be kind of cool. That came out on Steam too, but I don't think that one got a lot of how to say that? Like, it didn't get a lot of attention at all. Big Farmer can text you about rats. You know what? There was a really sad thing that I saw the other day. I think I shared it with you guys at some point because I was looking at rats and, like, I don't know, just a random fun fact. If you didn't know what a rat breeder was called, they're called, you know what a rat breeder called, like, where they, like, produce rats is called a rattery. I just thought it was so cool. But then I was looking at rats. I'm like, not like I'm gonna get one tomorrow. But I was looking around, and then I saw rats for sale. I'm like, oh, rats for sale. And then I saw it said bags. It said bags of rats for sale. And I was like, oh no. So I went in, and apparently there's like, pet stores where they sell like bags of like frozen and dried rats, like for snakes and things. It made me feel so bad. Steam link here if it works. It feels like it sounds. Yes, please do, Jamie. You can you can share links. You can share links. What's up, Rouge? Thanks so much, Rouge. It had PS1 style graphics too. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, maybe we can add it. Ooh, you know what? I did not see that one. It does look. It looks like a little Ocarina of Mouse. That does look kind of cool. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna add that to my wish list for sure. Oh, they don't have a release date yet. That looks really cool. Well, maybe we can at least play the demo. That would be awesome. Demo would actually be the best too, because then we can like try different games. That looks really amazing. It's all about the rats. See, rats are getting like a lot better attention too. Very nostalgic. I love it. Ratchelor the dating sim. I can't remember that one. Dating sim. Dating sim. Rouge, thanks so much for gifts out to Jamie. Thank you. Jamie, here's some rats. Enjoy your little rats. Thank you, Rouge. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so I wanted to do like maybe not even a week, maybe like a couple weeks where we'd like play, or maybe a couple streams where we play nothing. If we do like a solid week, so we do both streams with nothing but rats. We'll see. Or maybe we'll do like a Thursday rat theme. I'll see. But I want to play a few games because I had actually a couple games on my Steam page that were all rat related, and then I wanted to try a few. And we can play a mouse one just so we don't discriminate against any other rodents. What's up, Retro Fan? Welcome in. We had a few pet rats growing up. Wonderful pets. I did too. When I was really little, we had pet rats. They were awesome. And then we had hamsters. So like growing up later on, I had hamsters. So I'm definitely a versatile rodent owner. But yeah, maybe one day I'll get a rat. I've heard bad things as far as like, with all the breeding and a lot of the rats coming out of the laboratories, like having those genes that they unfortunately like don't live that long, live even shorter than they should. And I think it's really hard because, you get so attached to them too. If they would at least live a little bit longer, because they should live a few years, and then if they live like 2 years, that's really 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 short. But those ratteries, maybe the rats that they sell, they've been breeding them for like to keep as pets. So hopefully they're a lot better that way. So I'm excited. Jumbo double rat, like a ghost and goblin. See, thanks so much, retro fan. Yes, ghosts and goblins, my favorite. mm. Jamie, you probably would like. Did you ever play any Ghosts and Goblins games? I get so excited about Arthur and his underpants, his strawberry underpants. But have you ever never played Ghosts and Goblins? I definitely recommend. It's there we go. That's old Arthur Rouge. That's Arthur in his underpants still, but he's getting old right there. He's getting old. Back in the day, you did. You think you have on your RetroPie as well? You can try to like, if you wanna like get some Ghosts and Goblins vibes, but then do it like a brutal modern way. They did the Resurrection, Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. Oh, Ghouls and Ghosts, I think they call it. Well, they interchangeably called that because Ghouls and Ghosts was on Genesis, and then on the Super Nintendo, and Ghosts and Goblins was on the NES. But they did it like a resurrection game, which is really, really good. And then you can play that on like a brutal difficulty too, which is absolutely insane. Modernish, yeah. Like they did like it's a remake. Well, it's just a new game. I guess it's not even a remake. Yeah, Gorson play it too. You probably like it. It's kind of like a 2D Elden Ring, but it's freaking brutal. If you play it like a harder difficulty, but it's super super fun, super fun. I need to play more of it too. I only did a little bit on stream, and yeah, I tried like there's like different difficulties on it, and I tried it on Legend. It was so hard. So it's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. But yeah, we're gonna do some rat themes. So today I thought maybe we'll get back into raging at some Dark Souls. And we'll see how far we can get, and maybe we can make a little bit of progress. And then we'll do a designated rodent stream. And it doesn't have to be rats. It's just gonna be rodents. Boom! Look at this. There's Dark Souls. So I'm playing this for the first time. So if you have like any kind of mechanic advices, I will take those. However, no story spoilers. Rodents of the usual size. So just like what? Just ratting. Hey, thanks so much for all those bits. For 1,500 bits. Thank you so much, Kitty. Just ratting. We've been ratting. What is it? We've been ratting for quite a while. Now, actually, we should have a just ratting category, but then unfortunately we don't really have that. So, just to appease to, we don't have a remastered one. We have a regular Dark Souls. Best alert, I know. So jammy. I love it. Gremlins are my favorite. Thank you so much, Kitty. Appreciate it. The story spoiler is Gwen made some... Who is Gwen? Who is Gwen Schmeckles? Who is Gwen? This is our lady. Okay, so... I think we were talking about, like, I couldn't remember who I picked. I still don't know who I picked. How can I tell who I picked? Alright, so we've been playing for 7 hours. 7 hours. And then we've been kind of stuck in this one splat for a while. But I think I've been thinking, and I've been kind of like thinking off stream about it. And we should probably do a little bit more farming. And then I've heard that there's an advice to do farming on the dragon, which I didn't even think about. So we're gonna do a little farming of the dragon. Oh wait, oh, we're in a different spot. We're here. Okay, so we gotta make it through. I gotta remember the controls. We gotta make it through to the other spot, to the bridge. And I want to go back to the other fire if I can make it there. So how do I know which one I picked? So this is what I am. Why am I so high up there? Let me see. That is so weird. Let me shrink this down. I don't know what happened to it. My goodness. We want it like that. What the heck happened to all my settings? I don't know. It went absolutely crazy nuts. Alright, let's move it this way. Oh, I guess it was okay. Why is it hanging up there like that? That's so weird. Well, I guess it'll have to work. That's not too bad. At least you guys can see everything. Oh, gee, Xbox. We're playing on the original Xbox disc as well. One spot left. Starting as a knight is the best beginner option, honestly, or a warrior. Can I tell who the heck I started at? I don't understand how this game doesn't tell you what you picked. I know we're not wearing any pants, so that's good. I didn't think we started as a knight. What did we start at? We started... It's not a thief. It was something else. Oh, pyromancer. Yes. We did, because we have magic. We have magic. Okay, so where the heck are we? Where do we want to go? Oh, I forgot the kick. Okay, so where do I want to go? Do I want to go here? No, we don't have anything to do here. I want to go back to the bridge. So I probably want to... Oh, I know where I want to be. I want to go upstairs, and then I want to run all the way back to the bridge where the dragon is. They make some low ceilings in here. Who the heck constructed all this? You know, like, I want to know the logistics. Like, who's building all this? You know what? Somebody should make a game, and, like, make it themed as if, like, pick one of these, or a few of the famous games, like, famous games locations, and then make them so, like, go back to the times when, like, the construction was going on. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, I want to go back to the church. Because I think I did... Oh, you know what? There was a spot where I wanted to go to the church. I wanted to go to upstairs here in the church. Where's the upstairs? Right here. There's an asshole up here. The camera is just like the biggest thing. Oh, that's so loud. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the church. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back there. What's up, Raj? Welcome in, Raj. What's going on? Having a potluck dinner in the church. Yeah, we need to just run through there and see what the heck is going on. Because I wanted to go up there and see, but I didn't. I kind of wanted to go farm though. I did want to go farm. I don't even know. Maybe I should stay in here since we made it all the way here. Because it would be kind of hard to make it back if we save at the other spot. You know. Thank you. I'll tell you guys, get your HP to 1K? What is our HP now? Isn't it 1K already? It's got to be quite a bit. Look how long our bar is. And we got double zeros. That's got to be really good. That's really good. I feel like my HP is really good. Dude, I can't even squeeze by these assholes. I'm stuck. Jesus Christ. Look at this. Oh my God. How many are there? There's like a crowd in here. It's like all the view bots for all the Twitch streamers are here. There, it's like a view bot. It's a view bot space right there. Look at them all. Oh, it's 27 vigor? What the heck do I have? What do I have for vigor? What's my status? My vigor is 12. Okay. So it's a little bit under. Yeah, I know. We need to farm, and that's the thing. Like, I want to kind of maybe go to that church. Can I at least make it up there? Jesus almighty. I don't even know if I can make through there. All those... No, they're not lurkers. They're view bots. They're very active. They're active, but they're not cool. They're view bots. For sure. Okay. Dude. I can't... The stairs are so tight. I just want to go past them. I don't want to fight him, you know? Maybe I should at least fight him and then run through. I don't know. My HP is weak. What's up, Jax? Welcome in, Jax. They're everywhere. Block and then hit. Yeah, that's true. I could block. It seemed like they were getting right through me, though. Like, my block wasn't really working. Oh, kick. How do I do the kick again? I keep forgetting about that. What's up, Sonny Dot? How do I do the kick? God damn it! Urgh. How do I do the kick? Like that? No, this is the block. How do I do the kick? Which button is it? Ugh, these controls are just obnoxious. This is the hit. This is the big hit. It has to happen in a sequence. It's forward and then attack. That's like a big hit. I still don't know. Alright, I'm gonna try to block. Maybe I should fight this guy at least. Maybe I should at least fight him. I can't block anything! God damn it, they made it here too. Ugh. So obnoxious. I feel like it's like you can't, you know, it just takes so many everywhere and you're standing on the tiny stairs. Kick us forward and RB at the same time. Really? Like pressing forward in RB? I don't think that works. Are you sure? What's going on, Jax? Yeah, this has been awesome, but it's like super annoying though because my stamina is bad. I'm always stuck someplace. No, this is forward in RB right here. Or you mean like running forward in RB? No, this is like a big hit. That's not it either. Maybe I should lure him out. Kick is annoying to execute? Yeah. Ugh. I hate that stuff. God, they're all following me here. Dang it, dude. See, like, I want to get past him. I can't. Like, he's stuck there. Ugh. Bullshit. Like, how did he know it was coming? How did he actually ran faster than I did? I was running through the door, and I was running straight ahead. He somehow knew I was coming, comes out, chases me down, and actually hits me in the back. I don't agree, Rouge. I don't agree it's tough. I really don't. I don't agree it's tough. It's just granny stamina. It's artificially slowing you down so you feel like the game is tough. That's all it is. It's not tough combat. It's not tough combat because if you have enough stamina and you're like, you know, a little bit leveled up, it's easy. You know? Like there's no combat tough. It's just kind of artificially tough. Yeah, maybe I gotta lure him out. But unfortunately, like, these guys are getting here. Who's shooting at me? No, I thought he was dead. Never let stamina cause it didn't scale well. You never level stamina because it doesn't scale well. Waste of levels. Yeah, but then you're struggling with the granny shit. It looks very impressive though. I mean, almost. Almost JD tough. Waste of levels? I don't know. I can't really play with this stuff. Like it's yeah, it looks really, really cool. It looks really cool. No, I didn't level up anything. I'm pretty under-leveled altogether. I should go back. I'm gonna try it once more. And maybe then I can try to go back. Alright, let's fight these guys. With a little more space here. And when you're holding your shield, by the way, you can't replace your stamina. Okay. See, he actually hit me. I was blocking and like I unblocked for a pure second and he hit me. Bogus. Such bogus. Alright. Now let's lure this dude out from here. Is he looking at me or is that his butt? Is that his front or is that his butt? That's his front. Okay. Come on, get me through! What? What? Bogus! Thanks so much for the G-Check, what's up, Josh? Alright, who can climb faster? Who can climb faster? That's the boss? That's the boss already? See who the heck that is. That's the boss already! Those are the gargoyles. That's the gargoyles boss already? Oh, jeez. I can't be getting here with the freaking two healing items and no levels. What's up, trader? Welcome in. How's it going? Bounce off shields or walls as much when handling. There they are. There's two of them. I hate when there's two of them. I got the axe. I need a sword. I know, but I can't handle the sword because it's too heavy for me. I have a sword, but I can't do it because it's like super heavy, you know? Dang, I can't even reach him. What? Bullshit. Bogus! I wasn't even in the way. So this works a little bit differently than Elden Ring, because in Elden Ring you can kind of like, you know, jump through the shot. You can like jump through the shot, and here you really can't. So like in Elden Ring, when you roll and somebody hits you, you actually can dodge it. Here you can't really dodge it if you roll and they hit you, you know. Is there a light sword in this game? Rapier? I don't know. I hate those sticky pokers. Pretty epic. They are pretty epic, Kitty. They are kind of epic. They are really epic. But yeah, I'm not really doing much damage to him. I mean, I can try the the other thing. I really should just go back and first of all, I need more Estus flasks because I have 5 of them. That's not cool. That's seriously not cool. That's not a lot. I really should go back to whatchamacallit. I really should go back to the and farm a little bit. I don't even know. I don't know what I want to do. Ha! Fooled you. I went this way, you went that way. God damn it, this dude. Like, I don't understand, like, how do they know I was coming anyways? This is just so bogus. Like, how would you ever get through here? Just running through. Like, do you have to fight him every time you try to get to the boss? I want to try to at least get through the freaking doorway, you know, without being attacked all the time. Ugh. Yeah, this is kind of like the obnoxious part. So I think I really experiencing Dark Souls, like I really feel like it was artificially hard. And that's what, like, it got kind of like that reputation. It's kind of like, yeah, like fake it till you make it kind of thing, because it's artificially hard to make you feel like you are, you know, like you're accomplishing something. And like the combat is kind of easy, really. It's really easy combat. It's just if you have the right stats, it's like, okay, that was fine. Fighting earlier enemies is a good idea. Then you level up. I know, but they take so long. Look at my stamina. Look at my stamina. I gave like 3 hits. Look at my stamina. I can't do anything. I have to wait here for 300,000 million quadrillion zillion years to recover my stamina. And then I already used one flask, you know? I don't know. Let's go maybe try... Oh, I don't even know what I want to do. I seriously don't know. I seriously don't know if I want to go back and save there or what the heck I want to do. I guess I have the shortcut open now, right? So I can like zip through here if I wanted to. I can't get out of anything. Like, I keep finding myself, like, I gotta try to run through things without fighting things because they literally corner you in one corner, and if you don't run, you just die because you cannot defend yourself against 10 enemies standing in the corner, you know? Look at an inventory weapon. It takes longer for your stamina to recharge. You fully deplete it, literally milliseconds, but in a fight that does matter. Oh, so you should like not deplete it and like do one hit at a time, right? That's probably the main thing. Those is a nice rat. I didn't really want to kill him either, but like I'm kind of stuck because I want to go back to the dragon and farm. I can't fast travel between the the spots, right? Or can I? Can I fast travel to a different campfire? Can I do that? So this is what I have. I have a hand axe +2. So I did improve it a little bit. It got a little bit better. 1 or 2 strikes and recharge. Fast travel. That laughing face. I can't fast travel. I can't go up here, right? I'm assuming I gotta go do this thing. And now I'm stuck with 5 flasks, which is unfortunate. So how do I do it, get it back to, I need to kindle it, right? While hollowed. Reverse hollowing, right? No humanity. How do I gain humanity? Do I kill people? Yeah, and I'm trying to get to that dragon, but I can't even get there. I gotta go through the rats and everything where I was going. That's the path to the dragon. Farm rats for humanity. Farm rats for humanity. See, like right there, I couldn't even get away from him fast enough without taking a hit. You know? And there, my stamina didn't recharge that fast, actually. Wait, is this the shortcut to the dragon? This is shorter, right? Or should I go through... Yeah, this is not a good path, right? I should go through the church, right? The church would be the fastest one for... fastest way to get to, So, like, right now, I have 150 souls. Is that enough to kindle the fire? Or no? Or not really? God, look at him! Like, I can't. I can't even run through them. I don't have enough stamina. I just don't have it. And I can't attack him. Look at me! This is just stupid. This is just stupid. Like, I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. What am I supposed to do, Liz? I gotta kill the rats, and I don't want to kill rats. I refuse to kill the rats. So move faster. What's going on? Move faster. Welcome in. I refuse to kill those rats. And then they chase me down, you know? And then that dude is on the ledge. Like, I can't go down. Well, I can roll through the rats, but I can't roll through those guys. The guy's in the way. I can't get through to the bridge part. I can't. Kind of stuck in a bad spot with my 5 freaking flasks. I don't know. This is kind of the hard part. It's like it's forcing you to grind. It's very grindy. Yeah, that skeleton is the problem to me, you know? I don't know. It's so long to recover. Look how long it is. I don't think of it as killing. They're already undead. I think it's recycling. Recycling rat powers. Maybe we can look at it that way. Who is shooting at me from up above? Damn. God, the rolling especially depletes it. What? Where am I? Bullshit. That was such bullshit. That's bull. I can't do this. I can't get through this guy. I can't get through him. And I cannot hit him because it's hitting the wall. I can't swing that way, you know? Maybe I should do the fire thing. Maybe I should do the fire. I gotta use my fireman. Maybe I can get through that way. Maybe I can burn him. I think that's what I did last time. The only way I could get through him is burn him. Because I can't hit him on that ledge. If I hit him, it doesn't let me hit him, but it lets him hit me. That's how that ledge works. Like, I can't hit him. If I swing my weapon, it hits either his shield or it hits the wall. Elevator's better way to get back? Elevator. Oh, the elevator. Oh, you're right. Oh, okay. I forgot about the elevator. It kind of goes around, though, to that bird eggs, though. Right? Two-hand axe. Oh, really? Two-hand axe works better? Oh, okay. This thing, right? No, I gotta go up, right? Not down. It's way easier than going below bridge route. Yeah, but it goes to the egg part, right? Like here, you know? Right? I forget how it connects all of it. How all of it connects. Ooh, where am I? Ooh, I'm crushing these guys' pots. He's got his pots. You're talking about this spot, right? I don't really want to save here, though. I want to get back to the dragon. This is a long way to the dragon, though. Ugh. You personally... I know, but I can't use anything else? Oh, wait. I can't go here. Dang it, dude. Oh, maybe we gotta go up top. This is a long ways up. Dude! Come on! It's so delayed. Oh, okay. Maybe it is a little bit better. It's so freaking delayed. I swear. I pressed that jump button. And then it jumps like 10,000 years later. Oh, you're right. Oh, that works way better. Ooh, okay. Maybe that does work way better. But this is a long way up, though. Unless we can come to a shortcut. Wait, is it this way? Which way is it? I'm so lost. Where am I? Ugh. I don't know where I'm at. I'm trying to get to that bonfire. I don't know where it is. Pulling it two-handed, it feels more offensive. Relies more on dodging. Yeah, well, at least it doesn't block your shot. So, like, if you're on a narrow path, you can actually hit that person. Undead burger. Dead burger. Maybe we can try the bridge route. But with, like... with this. Yeah, because, see, I can swap my weapon. So, like, I can swap to... I have the Morning Star... but it's way weaker. Way weaker. This is weaker. I have this halberd. That's terrible. And that's it. I really don't even have... Oh, I have this Xylander. But it's really slow. Unable to wield weapon effectively. Well, maybe it's better than freaking nothing. Okay? Why can't I... Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Maybe we can try that. Ooh, fat roll. Ooh, look at that fat roll. That fat roller. Let's see what we can do. We can't. We don't have any pants, so we're a little bit lighter. But we fat roll. Let's see how effective it is. Oh my god! It doesn't do any damage. It does 3? Oh, come on. This is not fair. If it's at least giving you the fat roll, it should at least do the damage it's doing. You can't even utilize the damage from it? Bullshit. Such bullshit. Like, you should be able to at least use the strength of it and not use, like... I'm okay with the fat roll. But to do 3 damage, that is just like an insult. That's an insult. What's up, Tank Claws? What's going on? Welcome in. How's it going? This is just ridiculous. Alright, back to our axe. Yeah, the axe is better. Look at that. I mean, we can try Morning Star, but I think it sucks, right? God dang it. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. At least with this dude, Alright, so let's switch. Oh, shit. I don't want to do that. Dang it. Alright, let's do this. And then we can put this. And we can do this. Wait, how do I switch the, Oh, this way. Okay. So when we get there, I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch to that pyromancy. What's up, J-Dog? Welcome to J-Dog. Summer's June 1st. Summer's about here. I know. It's been really nice and warm, too, though. It's been nice and warm. Oh, shit. Now, let's try this path. Maybe I can get through the... If I can get through the bridge thing... Woo! Ooh, that was a good roll. Alright, climbing down seems to have helped a little bit. Oh shit, I can't switch weapons while going here. Dude, come on! Ugh. God damn it, I switched back. Ugh. I don't know. I fucking hate this game. I have no idea. I have no idea. Biggest benefit of the swords is they have more reach than clubs and axes. I can't wield any of them. I can't wield them. It's not enough. What pisses me off is the artificial difficulty of this fucking bullshit. All right. What is this? 646 HP? What? Curse resist? Whatever. Poise? 17? What? I have no idea what any of this means. Why did they make it so confusing? Good to see you, fire. Really showing me resting at the bonfire. Explanation. That would be fucking nice. This character's name is Rat. Souls required to level up. 0. It's 0. Souls required to level up and boost one parameter. Fucking 0. Zero. It's 0. It does tell, but it says it's a 0. It's so stupid. Okay, I like this elevator anyways better. Bye! This is a silly game. Time to get to 0 souls so we can level up. I guess what we could do is we could get at least 10 flasks, right? Right? We can get 10 flasks. And we can go up there because we have the shortcut, right? God dang it. Where's that freaking turn? We can go up there. And then we can actually go grab that go try the gargoyles again. J-Dog! Thanks so much for the guest, Lord Pookums. Thank you so much, J-Dog. Lord Pookums fighting new things today. We're finding out this is bullshit. Wait, wrong turn. That's what I found out. I found more bullshit. You can go to the Undead Burg. What's that gonna do? Got any items that give souls? Oh. I don't know. Change equipment? No. Browse and use items? We can invade another world, banish, blah blah, explode, firebomb. Oh, we have firebombs. How do we equip those? Those would be kind of cool to use, huh? We can use those on the gargoyles, maybe. Cracked eye. Attract certain types of enemies. We have the alluring one. Return to the last bonfire. We have the bones. Souls of Undead? We have 7 of those. Used to acquire souls? Can we do that? Is that something that's gonna work? Farm souls from the Helsinki Dragon. I know, I'm trying to get there though, Schmeckles. I can't make it there. Because I can't get through that one skeleton on the bridge. Use them all and level up? I can? Use? That's only 200. Is there more? Oh, okay. So, can I use them all? I have to use them all at a time? Okay. Should be enough for 1 level. Okay. Alright, let's go back to this place. Can we use them all at a time, or we have to use 1 at a time? Probably 1 at a time. Don't even answer that. I know it's 1 at a time. It's artificial granny. Granny artificial. So it's got to be 1 at a time. Okay. Okay. What a loud elevator. The rules of the still the approach. That's not very good. Oh, you gotta go back. See, there it kicks you out of the menu. Usually it doesn't kick you out of the... Oh, boost power of Estus Flask, Firekeeper Soul. Can we do that? Ooh, that's 1,000. Let's go. We do have some shit. Rubbish has no value. We're carrying rubbish with us. Alright, let's see what we can do here. What can we do? The power, the boost power? Wait, using that? Okay. Okay, so we get 400 for each one. All right, 2 more. So 32. $36. Let's see what we can get here. All right, reverse hallowing. Right? No humanity. Okay. Kindle? No. What do we do? Level up? Just level up? Okay, so we can do vitality. We can do a little bit more stamina, which would be kind of nice. I'd like to do the strength so I can carry the sword. Dexterity, strength for using the sword. So how do I know how much we need for the sword? So like if I go to change weapon and I want to do this, where's this thing at? This Xylander, right? So how do I know what I need for it? This is just, okay, there. No. I don't know. Always good with the vitality. How do I know how much I need for the sword? I don't know. Physical defense. Toggle display? Toggle status? Oh, toggle display. Oh, okay. Physical, regular, what? Equipment load. 18? Oh, required parameters? What's that? What's the 24 and what's the 10? I can't tell. What the heck is that? What are those blurry little icons that I can't see? What is those blurry little icons? See, it says required parameter, 24 strength, and 10 dexterity. Okay. So then if I look here, I have 13 strength and 9 dexterity. There's no way. There's no way I can carry that sword. Yeah, I can only go to 17 on one of them. Maybe I can do that. At least I have one of the requirements. Like do 10 and 16 and max out. You have 12 strength. I think you wield, it could be wielded two-handed. Okay, I might just do 16 and 10. That way at least I have the dexterity, right? Because that was 10. And then I can keep working on the strength, right? Or should I do the strength first? Probably doesn't matter. You need 18 strength, I think, to do well. But, well, I'll be a little bit closer, right? I mean, it would still be helpful, right? Even with an axe, it would still help me, right? Strength would still be helpful. And dexterity, right? So I can do something like this. Because two-hand wielded gives you 50% boost. Ah. Attunement is good for Pyromancer as well. Attunement? Where's that at? Oh, attunement. Oh. I can do like one maybe. So right now I have 13. So I can do 15 and then maybe one and a two attunement for like 13. Gives more spell slots. Maybe something like that, a little bit more balanced. That way I can kind of work on my pyromancy too. Does that look good? And keep the vitality, I guess, the same, huh? I think maybe that sounds good. What do you guys think of this setup? I kind of like the balance thing, but... does it give me more, just more slots, or does it make it more effective? Or the strength makes my pyromancy more effective. Is that how it works? Yeah, we got a little bit more defense, a little bit more weapon. Not much, because we're just at 12 right now. So we're only going to 13. Well, no, I'm sorry. We're going to, from 13, we're going to 15. I'll say some of the vitality. I don't want to spread out too much, though. I want to be strength a little bit more, because otherwise it would take me so long to get to that thing. You know what? Let's do this. Let's keep attunement for now and just do vitality and then strength and then dexterity. Makes you stronger, gets harmful effects. Resistance. Ugh. That looks good. There's not enough to go around. All right, let's do it. Okay, better than nothing. We still have 600 souls. Why? How do I know? Oh, okay. I think next one is 669. Right? Do you agree or no? I think 669, right? I have no idea. So we still can't wield the sword. Even two-handed. Yeah, there's no way. We still can't wield that. So we still have to go with our stupid-ass axe. We can't do this either, I don't think. Yeah, no. We can do the spear. But what is that last symbol? What is the 219? Is that like defense or something? But at least it would be a little stronger, right? And we have 10 Estus flasks. Right? Alright. Let's try to get through the gargoyles, I guess. Ugh. Okay, so if I want to make it to the dragon, how do I don't know if I want to do all that. Alright, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go for the gargoyles. I don't have the patience to properly farm. I need one more in dexterity. No, dexterity I have 10 now. So dexterity I'm good. But I need more for strength because it needs 24 and I have like 15. I have a long ways to go. And like if Goober said like it was 18, I still need a couple more levels. 11 for longsword? Do I have a longsword? Oh, not the Xylander? Oh, I can do a longsword. I can still do it now. Yucks. Down we go. We stepped on it. I can do a longsword. Is it better? It's not better, though. Look. Look. It's 80. And it's got 200 something and 3. And my axe has 96, which is way more. 219 and 2. I think my axe is better, isn't it? Have different ranges, swing speeds, different stamina costs for swings and different arcs. Ah. I'm way slower rolling. He stabs. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. And it's a lot less. I want more damage. Like, what is it gonna... Which one is gonna give me more damage? Fire's easy. It just burns. And it burns, burns, burns. Stop, burn, burn, burn. The Dark Souls on fire. This Rust more can stagger. This thrust move can stagger. Where was I going? Up here. I think I was going up here. Hello. Hello? It's me? God damn it, dude. I can never get away from anybody. So obnoxiously annoying. How does he know I'm coming? So obnoxious. Okay, so if I dodge him enough, I can get through there, I guess. Dude, this is bullshit. Bullshit, I dodged. What the fuck is this game doing? I seriously dodged. This is just bullshit, dude. This is bullshit. I dodged. This is bullshit. such bullshit. You can't dodge. Like, I'm literally pressing dodge button. And it doesn't... you still get hit. Do you have to be outside of the swing range? Or can you just dodge in the swing? You can't dodge in the swing? Does it work differently than Elden Ring does? Yeah, we definitely need elevator music. Yeah, the hitboxes are so jank. They're so jank. Wow, and then you spend like 10 minutes getting there. Ugh, that's so boring. Stamina is 0 when you dodge. It won't dodge. No, yeah, I know that. Also, some of its attacks have 1 to 2 frame attack after wind up. So if you are a bit late, it will contact anyways, like jabs in fighting games. I have no idea what jabs in fighting games do. I never play any fighting games. At all. That tells me absolutely nothing. It's good if you know all that stuff, but I am playing the Dark Souls for the first time freaking ever. So I don't know any of these things. This is so bogus though. Like, all this things is just bullshit. It really is just a bunch of bullshit. Look at that. Look how many times he was able to hit me. And I can never do that because my stamina is not even enough to land a hit. I hate this game. I hate this game because, not because it's hard, but because it's just a bunch of fucking bullshit. Yeah, it's a fucking Bologna, alright. It's so annoying. I can't even tell you how obnoxiously annoying this is. Oh yeah, dude. Welcome to my world, asshole. When you fucking miss all the time. I'm doing what damage? 80? There comes the other one. Oh, bogus! I can't do anything. You gotta be able to, like, kill him pretty much fast enough to, you know. How did the other one have half health? What happened to him? Did one burn the other? How did the other gargoyle had half health? Why did he have half health? Half health. Why is it such a hard combination of words? Half health. First time you played this game, you got so mad, did not only uninstall it, you permanently removed your Steam library. It's just bogus. It's so bullshit. I asked you nicely. The gargoyles in Dark Souls 2 are so much worse. Where am I even going? There, I'm going the right way. How did it have only half health? It's become your comfort game now, Clamp. Yeah, like I like it. I really get mad at games when they do certain things annoyingly, you know? I really get pissed off. Second Gorgo somehow wounded, not sure why. Yeah! I didn't hit it even once. I saw it come about. But I didn't even hit it once. I didn't even do that. Okay. Alright, we'll just keep walking. These no pants were made for walking. That's just what they do. Shit, we can't get through now. We're stuck. We're dead. Alright, just kill me. If you can't make it through there fast enough, then you just die because you're literally stuck in a doorway. Having friction when playing Dark Souls. The way Dark Souls wants it. Yeah. I don't know. Just like I'm not that way. Like it doesn't make me like I want to play the game because of the good things, not because it pisses me off. And then, you know, when the game does that kind of stuff, it really is annoying. Like it diminishes the respect that I have for the developers of the game, and it actually does not make me like it more. It annoys me, and it's like I realize that, you know, it's like, yeah, you're gonna get good at this game, and you're gonna learn the bullshit and deal with the bullshit, and that's all there is to it. Like, I respect when the game requires you to skill up and level up your skills, not level up your bullshit meter and being able to deal with it. So that's how I look at it. You know? Like this, you know, it's just like it's kind of a bogus. You do all this and then you run and you're like, oh. And you. Why am I standing still, dude? Why am I standing still? I'm not even rolling. I'm not even rolling. He literally just stands there still. Like, you know what? I'm done. We got stun locked. I'm done. I'm done, and I'm done. Goodbye, Dark Souls. Woo! We got dark stabbed. We got dark stabbed. Devo's doing that airhead a bit. I want to be the guy. Trolling the same thoughts, kind of Kaizo creators. A lot of gacha in the games. Dark Souls 3, Era Beyond. Get the gacha stab goes away, except for a couple small things. Yeah, it's just kind of a, you know, um, yeah. I have a word for that kind of trolling in the game, but I'm not gonna say that. I got something. I got something that I feel like those developers might not have enough of, and they're compensating for. But we're not gonna go there. So, but thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Today is the daytime. It's the daytime stream. So we're gonna be back to Dragon Quest on Thursday, and then yeah, and we'll see what we do next Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. Respect those streamers, lose their minds playing those games, Eddie. Yeah, and like I said, I would appreciate if it was hard, but it's not hard. It's not hard. Dark Souls is an easy game with a bunch of bullshit. And you know, you just gotta learn the bullshit if you wanna play it. But thank you so much for hanging out. I'm gonna be back Thursday for sure. So if you want to see more Dragon Quest, that would be awesome. And yeah, let's go on a raid. And oh my goodness! And thank you so much for that, J-Dog, for that sub and that completer our sub goal. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for doing that. And let's go on a raid. Let's see what we have and who we have streaming. Let's go say hi. If you want to hang out for just a little bit longer and then say hi to somebody, that'd be really really awesome. And if you want to just dip and go on like F you rat, then that's fine too. That's fine too. Let's go raid Jenny. Jenny's playing something really cool. And Jenny's been kind of away from streaming for just a little while, but she's back to Zelda 1 on the second quest. So she's being like super cozy and doing all kinds of cool stuff. And if you want to go say hi with me to Jenny, Jenny's awesome. And yeah, we can hang out over there a little bit or at least come and say hi. That's always a nice thing to do. And I really appreciate it. And but yeah, if you don't like rat and you want to just dip out, then that's fine too. But thank you again for being amazing and for keeping me sane during my bullshit talk about Dark Souls. I appreciate it very, very, very much. And thanks so much for wasting points too. I always appreciate that. But let's go say hi to Jenny. I'll be back Thursday for sure. Let's go see some Zelda. Love you guys. Lots. Bye. Baka baka.